Hi everybody, welcome to G4G here on YouTube. Today we're taking a look at a new Android game that is available via Nintendo, and it's called Fire Emblem Fates. Might be out on iOS too, I have to check, but I know it's definitely out on Android. Now, before we go any further, you should know that the compatibility for this game is really shit. It is available in the States now on the Google Play Store, but out of all the Android devices that I have, it only listed one as being compatible, and that is my phone, my S6 Edge, my Galaxy S6 Edge, with 64 gig for storage on there. It also listed one other device that it said I haven't used since October. I'm not too sure what that one was. It was a Galaxy product, but the designation, I'd have to double check. It might have been one of my emulators, but I don't remember. But yeah, the compatibility list is utter garbage. So chances are, at least for a little while, you might not really be able to get this game installed through the Play Store. That being said, if you Google Fire Emblem Fates APK, you will encounter a site that gives you some instructions on getting the APK and installing it anyway. And that's what you see here is, you know, it's Nox Android emulation, and the reason why you see the game running is because I grabbed the APK so I could force install it, but the compatibility list is crap. Also, if you want friends in this game, you have to know their Nintendo ID. As of right now, there is no social friend adding, which is so common for mobile games and everything. The ability to add people, you know, like through Facebook and everything is kind of a standard, but you need to have people's Nintendo IDs in order to add them on here. But so we're going through the preface over here. And here's Anna. She did a summoning ritual and she's surprised to see you. And she's just about ready to get jumped. And now you'll go through a first couple sets of battles over here that will tell you how to do the game. So if you're not aware of this game, basically it is like the kind of like the Final Fantasy Record Keeper or Brave Exvius game, where all of those games took from all of Final Fantasy's universes, like World of Final Fantasy also. You know, you might have a lightning right by a Cecil, right by an Edgar, right by a Cloud or something like that. Well, this game does that for the Fire Emblem universe. And as you can see, if you are a Fire Emblem player or fan, this is going to look pretty commonplace to you over here. I mean, this looks exactly like the combat grids of the Fire Emblem games. And you know, that sequence and everything, just like in Fire Emblem, there's nothing you could do. You just tell it to do the battle and it goes. So here she's just talking about herself a little bit more. She's talking about gateways, and since the world of Birthright, the world of Conquest. The bad guys are the Emblem Empire. You know, it's funny, she says she performed a summoning ritual, which is similar to how these games allow you to get additional heroes. Usually there's a currency and maybe a premium currency that allows you to do a summoning ritual and you get a random thing. So here we're going to get jumped again. She gave you a kind of like a legendary bow. And the legendary bow summons this very classic anime-looking dude who looks like he's right out of Phoenix Wright. Not that I played the game, but we all know the characters of Objection! He kind of reminds me of one of those guys, or the guy on Yu-Gi-Oh! Who had the eye, was it? You've fallen into my trap, Yugi. Ha ha ha. Not Seto Kai, but Pegasus. Was that his name, Pegasus? I think it was Pegasus. It's actually been years since I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Even though I did like the cartoon.
When using a bow, you must keep...
So now we get to see a little bit of the variety of the unit types. We have a bow dude who can shoot from there and hit without retaliation, because that's a melee fighter, and he's got the bow. So now we're going to move around and block. So now they have a bow unit who's going to get a free shot on Anna over here. And with the specials, again, you don't have any control over it. Basically, they just do it on the next available turn. Let's see. Should be arranged there. Or not. Okay.
Let's go.
So now she's going to do her special, Night Sky. Sorry that the sound is scratchy. This would not play at all on KO Player. And Nox definitely is a bit of a resource hog. So when you're recording and you're doing an Android emulator, you get a little memory hoggish over here. So the sound will occasionally be a little scratchy. But yeah, KO Player just basically was forced closing the game. It was completely crashing, but it does work with Nox. So now she's just basically going on about how you are a summoner and you can summon people. We got an orb, which I do believe is one of the major currencies. And this is kind of weird. So I had like an 80 meg download before the precursor battles over here. And now we have a download again. It's a little strange, but if you tap through, you'll be able to encounter people that you know from the Fire Emblem universes. I do believe I watched a speedrun for Amazing Games Done Quick this winter, where the Fire Emblem game where he is one of the main characters was run. This is who I know. The one that I played on my DS a few years back had Lyn with that amazing Monogatari sword. So this is the one Fire Emblem character that I really know is Lyn. We have Robin. Looks like a caster unit. Chrom. Princess Shido. Princess... This, I mean, just come on with the boobs here already. That's just... Anime boobs, man.
My turn.
As you will.
So there's Alphonse.
Let's go.
There's Sharina.
Yes.
There's Anna, who's been doing all the talking.
Understood.
Marith again. Tiki. Roy.
Got it.
Fire Emblem the Blazing Blade. I don't remember that being the name of the one that I played, but I definitely recognize Lyn. She's pretty much the main character in that one.
Let's go.
Lucina. Takumi, Fire Emblem Fates. I hate this music, man. I hate that music during the download. It's so bad. Alright, so taking a look around at what we have the two characters. Home takes us over here. 2 orbs. That's an app release bonus. There's a weekend login bonus. Notifications from Nintendo. So it looks like that's just probably a little browser type page telling you what's going on. So there's that ID. So you can give somebody the game ID, but there is no real good social integration in this. So getting friends, you're going to have to manually do it if I know everything about the game correctly. So it looks like we have some quests, maybe for the entire month of February. Shards and crystals.
Alright.
Oh, so talking to him gives me a hero feather, whatever that is. That didn't give me anything. Looks like the owl is a mailbox. So you're going to get a notification about your login bonuses, but you still have to accept them. So don't forget to do that. Go over there and click your Hedwig.
Yes.
So there's Anna, who's been doing all the talking. No gifts from her. Battle looks to be a game map. Allies. That's your allies, like your in-game... Oh, wow. I apparently had some hidden people over there. The game did not really highlight that I could add those two in. That's interesting. Learning skills. So once you click on somebody, it puts them in that slot, which allows you to go to the next screen. So I only have 14 SP, so chances are probably not going to be able to learn anything nifty here. Yeah, all these things are relatively expensive. Let's see if one of the new guys... Yep, expensive stuff. So this really does remind me in a lot of ways of Brave Exvius and the other Brave Frontier, is it? The one that Square partnered off with to do Brave Exvius. So I have 5 orbs. No, I have 17 orbs, and a summons is 5. Is there like a premium summons? So it looks like these are pretty much the same. It's just different people you might get. This says this one goes for legendary heroes, with a 3-star being about 50% and then a dwindling chance of the rest of them. Details does give a little bit of a list here. So there's Marith, Lucina, Kane the Bull, Lynn Lady the Plains. So it gives you a list of who you might get. Here, this list is Focus Deep Devotion, so not really too sure what would be the difference. Here's a shop where you can purchase orbs. 3 for $2, 10 for $6, and then 23 for about 13. So 10 for 6 doesn't sound too bad. And let's get into a little bit more action over here, and then we will wrap up the video. So main story, more prologue. I wonder if they intend for you to go in with this for 4 people, or if I kind of cheated the system a little bit there. So there's Alphonse. That Braid Albic is the bow that she gives you. It fires heroes from it. I accepted the default name for the character in this because it wasn't letting me type for some particular reason. So they're discovering a strange man among the shoulders. Excuse me. Among the soldiers. It's a little late. I already did another video tonight. Ah, so this is classic Fire Emblem. Over here of a multi-prong map going on. Red weapons are strong against green ones and so on around the weapon triangle. Ah, so they're going to do a color system, not a class type system where, like, bowmen were good against the flyers and everything like that. So, red over green over blue over... Yeah, that's kind of standard. For some... You mostly in games do see the red over the green over the blue. For the most part. They don't mess around with that color wheel too much. So, the red over the green over the blue... What are you? Should be able to attack. No, I guess not. Okay. Red over the green. Alright, let's
Let's go.
get you down there.
Fine.
That's probably... Oh, that's a healer, apparently. That might be bad, to have moved him that close. So that's definitely some kind of a caster unit there. That's kind of what I figured. Let's move him in for the polish off. Thief type unit, maybe? Yep, that's the thief type unit.
Yes.
I wonder if I can move him... Wow, that's... Oh dear. Oh, and he doesn't even get the counter. Wow.
Indeed.
Okay, you need to retreat, because I totally misplayed the shit out of you. Huh. That's not good.
All right.
Get that guy weakened with a little red on red action.
Let's go.
Wow, they are really gunning for my, my poor Phoenix Wright character over there. I wonder if he's, like, permadead now. It seems like the ranged units have no counter when somebody's right in their face.
And now?
It looks like he got some kind of a debuff. His attack went down. And if you ever forget what is strung against what, down here in the lower right-hand corner is the color wheel. I wonder if my Virian's now dead. Like, what happens in Fire Emblem games. That'd be really sad if he was. Well, that's not a friendly looking fellow. So it seems like, plot-wise, this crazy-looking guy is happy with the fact that there are these rifts pulling in heroes. They're calling them gateways. The quote-unquote good guys want to close them. But then again, you know, I probably came through one of those gateways. February quest. KO foes with red. Does that mean KO a red foe or KO a foe with a red person? He didn't get experience, but he's alive, so... Phoenix Wright Dude, or Pegasus. You've fallen into my trap, Yugi! Yeah. Actually, he really does kind of look like Pegasus. It's one of those anime tropes, I guess. Alright, guys, so there is a brief look at Fire Emblem Fates. Maybe I'll be able to cover the game in the future on the channel if this gets going over here. I have to check out what is my original device that I installed this on. I don't think there's going to be a sync unless I create a Nintendo account. I should have a Nintendo account. I did one a long time ago. It's just never used it. I think for a Pokemon game. But yeah. So stay tuned for the channel over here, and maybe I'll be doing some more Fire Emblem Fates videos. Or I guess you could call it... You can't really call it Fire Emblem Tactics because it's a tactics game already, but in the grand scheme of things, yeah, it sort of has that Final Fantasy Tactics feel. So, thanks a lot, folks. Peace out.